Hi friends, good morning. My name is Lisa Schmidt and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Welcome to Saturday in the Studio. Saturday, was it really only 1 week ago that our daughter Katie got married? And so it feels like, woo! If you haven't heard our month, 4 weeks ago we went to Boston for my niece's wedding, and then 3 weeks ago my daughter said, well, my mother-in-law's, soon-to-be mother-in-law is not doing well with illness, and so then she said we're going to get married next week. So last week we went to
pulled off a wedding.
Pulled off a wedding, and I love it. Dave
in
said,
Maine.
in Maine, yeah. I love it that Dave says, you know, people who try to plan a wedding in a month and they can't, they're just
or a year,
they're just trying hard enough. Totally kidding. Anyway, it did help that the mom's best friends, one of them was a photographer and one of them did hair and makeup. So that was like 2 big things. Check. So anyway, it was beautiful. It was lovely. The leaves were fantastic. And I had not ever been to that area of Maine. So super fun. All right. So today's card that I'm going to make, I'm going to use this stamp set called More Than Autumn. And really what I want to tell you is it's not more than autumn. You can use this for other things besides just autumn. Because when I look at this, I generally see, okay, I see pumpkin, fall, apple, eggnog, cider, autumn. But there also is something in here that could be used just for a little birthday. Before I get to that, you can see there's pie, which of course when I hear
pie
autumn,
all times a year.
Pardon?
Pie can be all times
pie
a
can
year.
be all times a year, but when I see autumn, I think, oh, pumpkin pie and hot cocoa. Anyway, these little donuts down here. So let's use that one this morning. Hello to all our friends checking in. Make sure you pop your name in the chat so we know that you're here. And also, we have a full house up at the Refuge Little Falls, and that's a super fun, it's so fun for me because we get to meet new friends. So I'm going to use the donut. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started with that. This stamp set, just so you know where it comes from, that's always important, comes from this mini catalog. And I'm just going to stop right there and say, if you don't have this, you need to have it. Like, this is a must-have. So if you don't have it, let me know. I'll get it in your hands because it is phenomenal. Probably one of the best I've seen. And I hope I don't say that too often, but it's true. So this More Than Autumn, I love this. I mean, you could do a little shadow box with this, and how fun would that be? You had me at pumpkin spice. Love it. And then Nothing's Better Than Cocoa. It's got so many fun things, and I have some cards I'm going to show you with that as well. All right, so this morning, though, I'm going away from autumn, and I'm going to use, my base is going to be Shy Shamrock. So just our standard half sheet, and so 11 by 4 1/4, just like that. And then I was looking for a color that in our in colors, these are the new in colors for this year. And I have to say, these are my favorites because they're bright and they're cheery. So this is from the In Color 6x6 Designer Series pack. And because then they match perfectly, right? So that's a winner for me right there. Let's go ahead and attach this on. Okay, I see this little edge sticking out, so I'm going to flip it. Oh, good. The other side didn't have the edge sticking out. I thought, oh, well, the other side's going to have it too. All right, so I'm just going to stick that straight on. Then I was looking for a color to coordinate, and I could have gone with another In Color pink, or I could have gone with Petunia Pop, which I love. But I thought I'm going to go with Berry Burst. Look how fun that is together. I just think that's a good combination. And so with the Berry Burst, I am going to stamp the donuts. And the donuts kind of make me hungry for donuts.
Hey, Sandy.
So here we go. I'm just going to stamp some donuts on here, and then we'll do something fun with them. Just stamp some kind of random, my favorite word, not random. I'm trying random. Random doesn't always work for me, as you know, but all right, so we've got some good donuts there. I might even flip this over though. I kind of like it like that. So I'm going to do it like that. And I am going to color part of them, but not all of them, because I want a little bit of color, but I don't want to color the whole thing. But first I'm going to start with, by using crumb cake, and as this is the light crumb cake, I'm going to color just these little outside pieces of the donuts. And while I do that, pop in the chat, what are you doing this weekend? What's going on? I woke up kind of in the middle of the night and I heard rain. I was like, rain?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. It's not raining right now. Got some bulbs, iris bulbs I want to get in the ground. I think this is the weekend. I heard there's supposed to be frost on Sunday.
Hi, Trudy.
So a new F word, frost. Just kidding. All right. I work with fourth graders, which is unfortunate. That's what I thought of with that. Anyway. Okay. Moving on. So what are you doing this weekend? Dave, anybody popping something in there?
Not so far.
Not so far. That's okay. Because you know what? That means I get to keep talking. I actually tell my fourth graders, because I sing a lot of things, and they're like, stop singing. I'm like, I will when you get to your spot. And it kind of makes them move a little faster. Okay, so that is fun, just the kind of the edge there. And then I want to show you how I got to what I am doing. So I tried just using a berry burst marker and just using a shaded spruce marker, and it's too dark, right? That's not the color I'm going for. So I wanted, or the look I'm going for. So I wanted more something like this, and I'm going to show you how I did that. So I went ahead and I'm just going to take a block. Now you could squeeze your stamp set together. I know you know that.
Your pad.
The pad, stamp pad, sorry, not the stamp set. You could squeeze the stamp pad together. The other thing you could do is you can take some of this ink and put it on the block. Could do that. The last thing I could do is I could just take my Stampin' Blends and just color this and get some ink on here. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to pick it up with Wink of Stella, because what's better than a donut with some sprinkles? So I'm going to go
the frosting look.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm going for. So a little bit of frosting look. I'm going to do kind of a darker ring and then get it a little bit lighter here. All right. Okay. So I could color all of this while Dave tells you something, or you can really, you might want to watch me color the donuts. It's up to you, David Schmid. It's going to take me a little bit, but what would you like to do, buddy?
Sure, I can talk a little bit. So, we always have things going on. So first of all, as you know, for anything you ever need, go to thestamperstudio.com, because that is where we have links to all the things that are going on. So first of all, I want to just let you know that registration is open for Escape and Create, our sweet Stampin' Weekend that's happening in February. What is Escape and Create? Escape and Create is going to be a weekend filled with Stampin'. It's going to be up at the Refuge Little Falls. We will have 10 projects that you get to make over the course of the weekend. Beautiful thing is you can either make those on your own, or we will have a guided time to work through each of those scattered throughout our weekend together. You have two options. You can come and stay here at the Refuge Little Falls, or if you are local and want to stay at home, or you are like, you know what, I like to get back to my room and be quiet for a bit, you could stay at a local hotel as well. We have both options available to you. In either case, all of your meals will be provided throughout the whole weekend.
Hi, Dave.
Escape and Create happening in February. Go to thestamperstudio.com, scroll down to Escape and Create, and you can sign up for it there.
Thank you. Okay, so you see I colored a little bit more, but I did end up going back to, oh, this one's not open yet. Okay, I did end up going back to the stamp pad, and I'll show you why, because when I was using the ink, it kind of...
Let me just say, someone this weekend brought her complete set of Stampin' Up! Stamp pads.
Get out.
Yep.
Well, what am I using this little one for? I could go borrow hers. Come on now. The ink gave me a little more ink, whereas the blend gave me, I had to keep coloring it in, or going back and adding more of the blending color. And this would look great.
Because it's the alcohol versus the ink.
Correct. Yeah, absolutely. This would also give, or you could also do this with blending. Help me out, hon.
Embossing powder?
Nope. I don't use them as much anymore, so that's why
the Stampin' Right markers.
Keep going. If you know in the chat what I'm thinking, I'd love if you knew what I was thinking.
So water painters?
You could use those. Keep going.
I have no idea. I've run out of all my coloring tools.
All right. Nope, there's one more. I just don't use it very much. It comes in a pack of 3. Okay. I think I'm good there. And you see me switching back and forth between colors. all you need to do that is to kind of clean it off. And honestly, sometimes to clean it off, I just go on my hand because that is the closest thing to what I'm coloring. A little bit up there. All right, there we go. I think that's pretty good. So that's the part that's going to take, oh, that was a lot. Okay, this one has a lot of frosting. All good. I love frosting. Okay.
All right.
So there we go.
Moving on.
Moving on. Thank you. All right. So there is our donuts.
I'm blowing on it to dry it.
Yeah. I'm going to blow on it a little bit because I just got that all nice and wet. All right. Here we go. I'm going to stick this on here like this. And this one is, I'm guessing it is, the white one is 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 by 4 1/4.
You guys are being very quiet in the chat today. I don't know what to do when you do that.
Because he has no one to heckle. All right. And then I want to put a little happy birthday here on the side that I didn't smudge. And I thought that this happy birthday looked really good. And this is from Labeled with Love. So this one comes, you can either get it with a punch or you can get it with a die that has 3 dies in one. I got the punch, but I'm going to use this little happy birthday up here because I thought it looked sweet, just kind of whimsical. So that's the one I'm going to use, of course, with my pad. And I think I'm going to stamp it in the Berry Burst because I think I'm going to go actually in the shade, the Shy Shamrock. Because as I look at my card, I like the Berry Burst, but I only have a couple of the Shy Shamrocks. I don't know. I'm going to go with Shy Shamrock. We'll put Berry Burst on the inside. We can do that. And if you're wondering, why am I using a Stampin' Spot? Well, that's my question too sometimes. Actually, it's more Dave's question than my question.
Always my question.
Because they come with the, they come in the paper pumpkin. And so I just happen to have several of them. Dave's like, just order the full pad. And then after last weekend, I was struggling. I was like, I'm just going to order the full pad. But I'm going to wait until there's something special, like free shipping or something like that. All right, we're going to put this here, and then I'm going to put some little decorative things there. But I think I want this at an angle. I just don't like the, I know, don't pass out, but I don't like the straight, everything so symmetrical, which, you know, I do like symmetry, but all right, we'll pop this in here. Oh dear, I got it on. That's all right. You know what that means? More
Bling.
embellishments. That's all that means. More embellishments.
Bling, bling.
Yep, more bling. Love it.
Hey, Patty.
All right. Trudy's there, Sandy. Yep. All right. So
Patty, have you replaced the car after the bear incident?
I'm going to put it right. Oh, dear.
No, it was a bear.
I'm. Bump. Wow. That was quick, Dave. I appreciate that. That was really a quick comeback. Oh, my goodness. And I'm at the end, so I think that's just the right amount of adhesive for that. All right. I'm going to do it this way, right there. And then the embellishment that I want to use is these little, they're right here in our annual catalog, and they're called metallic discs, I believe. They are number 17, iridescent adhesive back discs, right here on page 114. The reason I like those is because they are in the same colors that these are in. I just literally had them here. Oh, they're there. You know, they're right in front of you, right? But look how fun these colors are. Let me, actually, I put it on there. Look how fun. I love the bling, the sparkle. Super, super fun. So, and it kind of, you know, this, to me, this looks like Berry Burst. We're going to put one right there. Why are you putting it there? Well, you know, that's the way it happens. What'd you say?
Smudge.
Smudge. I did forget one thing right there that I'm going to add. So I'm going to put this here. And let's pick up a third one and stick it. What?
Patty says things are getting more bearable.
Bum. I did bring some twine that I thought I could put right here. This is the linen thread. So I just had to order some more. It just comes, the linen thread comes by itself. There's another pack of twine that comes 4 in a pack, but this is just the linen thread. I just wanted to make a little something. I'm going to make a bow here. Oh, look at that. That's interesting. I think I'll cut it right there because that I'm not going to want to use Well, I guess for something scraggly, but I don't really do scraggly, so
No scragglies.
no scragglies. All right, so someone asked me the other day, how do you make such nice bows? I'm like, I don't know. I make bunny ears and then I tie it.
Twist them
So
around.
same way you can teach your kids to tie their shoes. Bunny ears and tie. And I did do a double. I like a double on that one.
That's not how I learned to tie my shoes, but that's
It
okay.
is not. How did you learn to tie your shoes, dear Dave?
I don't know. Go around, pull it.
Okay, well, wait,
through.
you just said I don't know. So you might have learned that way. You don't know.
I don't know how it was described to me.
I see.
I know how I tie my shoes.
Well, we do have some fourth graders that, because Velcro is so popular, that they don't know how to tie their shoes. And so when they say, Miss Schmidt, can you tie my shoes? I say, hey, who here can tie their shoes? And they raise their hand. I say, okay, go find someone who knows how to tie their shoes. They'll help you. And then I try to teach them. There we go. A little bit long on my tails. I'm going to just trim those a little bit. But isn't that cute? It's not fall at all. And if you've heard of Kara Johnson, she's a friend of ours. She's been on TV a couple times because she goes to a donut store every weekend. Every weekend. Did she start in 2020?
No, she started longer ago than that.
It's
her Donut Odyssey. You can find her on Instagram. I think it's just called Donut Odyssey.
That's crazy. Yeah.
But yeah, she's gone to hundreds and hundreds of donut shops.
So I thought this would be a really good card for her. So inside, I'm going to stamp. And remember, I have ink on here, so I'm just going to stamp it like that. And I will stamp this one in Berry Burst because the outside is in my Shamrock. And this also comes in this stamp set. I'm going to stamp. This calls for. What do you think? Donuts. Actually, I'm going to stamp the donuts in Shy Shamrock because we have both colors. I think we should use both colors. So this calls for donuts. All right, so next sale, I'll fill up with more ink. I mean, how many of you, your husband tells you, I think you should buy whatever it is? I'm like, thanks, hon, I will. Actually, I'm the one who's like, no, these are fine. I don't want to spend the money. But if he says buy it, right?
There's an ulterior motive because then when I spend money, I don't have to feel guilty about it because I tell you to spend money too.
Funny. All right, this calls for donuts. What a fun thing. And you saw that I ran out of adhesive, so I'm just going to use my bit of glue.
Isn't there 3 right next to you? Turn towards the table to your...
I don't want to actually refill it right now, though. I just want to do this.
Got it.
So this calls for donuts. How fun is that? Love it, love it, love it, love it. And then I think I'm going to actually stamp. Have you ever done this? I do this all the time. I'm going to just stamp a donut down here because you can.
Wonder why we blurry all of a sudden.
What?
Nothing.
Because I hear nothing. I hear nothing. So how fun is that? Totally cute. Would not have thought of, when I look at fall, I think of, oh, pumpkin spice donuts. But it's not. It's more than autumn. It is more than autumn because it's birthday too. Dave, can you tell us about the special going on right now? Were you able to?
I can.
Okay. And then I have some more cards to show you.
So right now, if you are not currently a demonstrator and you've been thinking, you know what, I love Stampin' Up! Products. I do a lot with that. Right now, there is a starter kit special. The great thing about the special is, it's always a good deal to join. But right now, you get $155 worth of products for only $99 when you sign up. So what does that mean? You get to go through and pick $155 worth of anything you want.
What, I get to choose my own?
You do.
It's not a set kit?
Nope, no
Love
set
that.
kits. You get to choose your own products. So you can fill in from your wish list that $155 worth of things and only pay $99. Now, some people say, what's the catch? When I join, am I like signing up to spend hundreds of dollars every single month for the rest of my life?
No,
you're not.
No Stampin' Up! Police are going to come knocking at your door.
You could go ahead and just order the starter kit and never place another order again.
Not sure why you'd want to do that.
I know you people. I know that there are more things on your wish list than that. But the beauty is everything beyond that, you're getting 20 to 25% off.
Yeah.
So as long as you keep ordering at least $300 a quarter, I know you guys. I know many of you are spending $100 a month.
We see you. We see you here at the Refuge. We love you.
You could sign up, get $155 for $99 when you get started, get 20% off everything going on for that. And if there ever comes a point where you're like, you know what, I am good for right now, you just stop ordering. No Stampin' Up! Police come to the door. You will just eventually drop off, and that is totally fine. So if you have a ton of things on your wish list, or if you're thinking, you know what, I would love to get 20 to 25% off all of my Stampin' Up! Products, now is the time to go and get the starter kit.
Absolutely.
Like I said, go to thestamperstudio.com. If you click on order Stampin' Up! Products, that will take you directly into the website, and you can go ahead and follow the link to where it says to join, and you will be set to go.
Awesome. Thanks, Dave. So the other thing that he didn't mention, can you come up to me for a second, and then we'll come look at some more cards. The other thing that he didn't mention is you get free shipping on that, which is 11%. You also get a free paper pumpkin. I mean, it's like a win-win-win all the way around. Obviously, I am a demonstrator, and I don't understand why more people wouldn't want to do it. So let me show you some more cards. 2 other cards I made that are more typical of what I would think of as this stamp set. This one, Nothing's Better Than Autumn. How cute is it? I was dying. I'm like, I made it, but I was like, this is so cute as I'm making it. A couple of things I want to point out is I used the 3D embossing folder to get this kind of grid back here, the plaid, and then I colored just with a marker this.
With the Stampin' Blend or with the Stampin' Write?
I did it with a Stampin' Blend. I think you could do it with either, but no, excuse me, I did not. I lied. I take an ink pad, open the pumpkin pie ink pad, and I put something on my finger like piece of paper, and I pull the ribbon through.
Yep.
That's what I do.
All of those are ways you can color, but that's how you did this one.
Isn't that so fun?
A little bit lower, please.
Look how cute with the little pumpkin jimmies on it and little pumpkin. It's so cute. It's so stinking cute. So this is for Dave, right? Nothing's better than pumpkin spice, except maybe you.
Oh, nice. Sandy wants a donut, by the way.
Yeah, me too. Right? I know. Try stamping with them, then maybe. Anyway. And then here's the other one I made, this little Christmas one, which I thought was so fun. This little candy cane is from the Eclectic.
Nope.
It's a 6x6 paper. Eclectic is what I want to say.
Iconic Christmas.
Iconic. Thank you. Iconic Christmas. That's why it takes 2 brains here to run this. Isn't that so fun? I just cut my little gingerbread and stuck him in there as if he's poking out.
And a peppermint mocha is always tasty.
Oh my gosh.
Year round.
Okay, I won't even tell you. We looked up one time how many calories are in it.
Don't even go there.
Okay, won't even go there. Anyway, isn't that so fun? Look how cute. So fun. So here's some things that we can make with the Nothing But More Than Autumn. Nothing But Autumn. Nothing But Autumn. Just kidding. All right. So that's what I have for you, friends. I look forward to... Hello, here I am. I look forward to seeing you on Monday. And let's see. Yep, Monday. I will see you on Monday. I have conferences this week. You know what that means? Well, conferences, the 2 days means I have to talk to adults instead of kids, which is maybe it's easier to talk to the kids. But and then we get 2 days off, which is super excited to be home and have some time at home.
And I'm taking 2 days off.
Woo! That's so exciting. All right, friends, I will see you on Monday. And until then, happy stamping.